Welcome back, welcome back, everybody, to my last brain cell. I hope that the first full week of the new year was good to you. I hope that you're starting off on the right foot. Um, yeah, I want to talk to y'all about something that I'm doing. Since we're doing things a little bit differently this year, with me posting on YouTube first. I want to talk to y'all about Mission 1K. And I know what you're thinking, right? Like, this man don't even got 100 followers or 50 followers. He's talking about 1,000? Yeah, Mission 1K. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So before January 1st of 2026, I would love to reach 1,000 subscribers. And honestly, I I need y'all help to do that, right? I think I do, you know, what I'm supposed to do. But if all my people who are on here tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, we can spread the word much faster and get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. So it feels weird saying this, but damn, already dropped it. If you guys could like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend, it would mean a lot to me. So my question of the day, now that my Jenga board has fallen over or tower fell over, do you? And this is gonna be weird, but just bear with me. Do you ever have to like contort your body in weird ways sometimes? And you gotta like when you're gassy. Like I had like ground meat and like beans and stuff the other day, and like I remember being just super gassy, and I couldn't get it all out, so I had to kind of like contort and like bend my body in a way to kind of get like whatever gas was in there out. So do y'all ever have moments like that? I know I just exposed myself something crazy, but let's get personal. Let's talk about it. Does that ever happen to you? Go ahead and leave it in the comments. And while you're leaving them in the comments, let's move on to pick your poison. I'm actually really sour that that tower fell. I thought I was doing the right thing, but I guess that's what happens when you only have a singular brain cell to operate with. Let's see what Pick Your Poison says today. I'm gonna pick that card. We gonna pick that card. We gonna pick that card. Put these cards away. All right, so boom. Only be able to communicate through Morse code. That's actually really funny. Be unable to distinguish between dreams and reality. Be banished to Antarctica. So I know most people would instantly want to omit be banished to Antarctica, but I don't mind the cold. I know it gets OD super brick in Antarctica, but I don't mind the cold. I don't mind having to bundle up as long as I have some form of warmth at some point in time. I don't mind it. Being unable to distinguish between my dreams and reality sounds horrible. Like it sounds like, the idea of lucid dreaming is really cool, right? To be able to control your dreams while in your REM state sounds incredible. But not being able, like, okay, you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you guys have ever watched the show American Dad, and if you haven't, it's an amazing show. It's not like it's a brand new show; it's been around forever at this point. So if you're not watching American Dad, get your life together. Go watch American Dad. But anyway, there is an episode where Steve was learning how to lucid dream, and he was pissing off Haley and Klaus. Haley being his sister and Klaus being the fish. So they decided to mess with him and make him think that he was lucid dreaming when in actuality he was awake the entire time. And he had remarked like, "Oh wow, like I didn't realize that I was asleep. This is awesome. This is the most realistic lucid dream ever." And obviously, because he thought he was dreaming, there were many consequences to his actions, right? So when I think about that episode, or when I read this, I instantly think about that episode, and I don't want to live in a world where I think I'm dreaming. Like I've never had the ability to lucid dream. My dreams are just dreams, and whatever happens happens. Like I have no control over my dreams. But if I couldn't tell the difference between my dreams and reality, I don't know if I would like that. And I mean, what does that look like for real, right? Like, because some of my dreams can be like extra. I'll never forget years and years and years ago. I once had a dream that and I don't know if it was a costume that I built or what the context was. All I remember is that I walked on a stage dressed damn near like a Power Ranger with like two other Power Ranger-esque dressed people on the stage. That's all I remember, is just walking out on stage and seeing these people and a bunch of people like in an audience, like in an auditorium, but I have no idea what the context was. So I don't know if I would. I don't know what that looks like. I've never had a dream. I had a dream I could fly before. You know what I mean? So I don't want. Yeah, I just don't want to have to figure out, like, is this a dream? Can I just do whatever I want, consequence free, or is this reality? And I have to then worry about my next step very, very carefully. So, but with that all being said about both of those, only being able to communicate through Morse code would be horrible because I don't know Morse code. I'm sure I could learn Morse code though, like communicate doesn't mean I can't like Google things or whatever, you know. So I think I could. I think I could choose that one. Morse code does look really cool. Tap 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 tap. That looks really cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to immediately get rid of being unable to distinguish between dreams and reality. That just sounds horrible. And again, I don't want to make any missteps that affect my reality, mistakenly thinking I wasn't a dream, right? But being banished to Antarctica or only being able to communicate. You know what? Honestly, if I could only communicate through Morse code, that would only have downsides of like I need to call 911, right? Or I guess even in everyday living, because I'm sure that 98.75 of the percent of people on the planet don't speak Morse code. Um, hmm, you know, being able to communicate. It sounded cool at first, you know, because then learning the Morse code sounded cool. But then now that I think about it, remembering or realizing that I have to communicate with others and hope that they understand me, that makes things difficult. Mm. You know, of the three, I'm gonna just choose be banished to Antarctica. I'm gonna get my biggest jacket, my comfiest clothes, and just pray for the best. Being banished though, like what does that look like? Does that mean I'm just instantly kicked out with just the clothes on my back? Can I pack? Am I gonna hopefully get a flight and not like, you know, a bag over my head, just put on a jet, sent away like Guantanamo Bay style? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys would pick. Are you going to be banished to Antarctica? Are you going to only communicate through Morse code? Or are you going to be unable to distinguish dreams from reality? While you're putting that in the comments for me, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Wheel of Fun. I had to get rid of those blocks, man. They were just too in the way. I'm still really sour that I didn't get much height on that tower. I can't keep reliving it. Let's spin this wheel. Healthy spin. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Gaming. Man, I've been playing an unhealthy amount of Call of Duty. I don't know what it is about so I have a decent amount of games on my PlayStation as is, and I always do. Like I usually have a decent rotation of games on my system just because sometimes playing the same game over and over again just gets really, really boring, even if it is a really fun game and you want to kind of switch it up for the versatility. So ever since I downloaded Call of Duty, I had to delete other games because Call of Duty has historically been a gigantic game on the consoles in recent years. But I've been playing so much Call of Duty that for the first time ever, I've prestige not once but twice. And I'm very much on my way to prestige 3. Like very much. I think I'm like prestige 2 level like 46 or something like that. Like when I'm done here today, I'm literally going to play more Call of Duty. It's just been so much fun. I haven't hopped on ranked, or that's a lie. I played a ranked match, one ranked match. It's not for me. I like team deathmatch. I like to be able to just shoot people, kill confirm. Those are my favorite game modes. Yeah, it's Call of Duty has been so much fun. And again, I play Marvel Rivals here and there. I still have to finish The Last of Us 2 because I refuse to watch season 2 without having context first from the game. And I have Warhammer, but since I have Call of Duty, Warhammer kind of became obsolete. And Warhammer is a lot of fun, and it's fun in different ways. But right now, as far as like that RPG shooter game, Call of Duty is hitting and ticking every single box. It's been crazy. I even got one of my friends to buy it finally, and that's all we've been playing. Like that's all it scratches that certain itch, and on every single level. Like I don't know what it is. I can play Call of Duty for hours, and even when I'm done playing games, I'm like I'm done playing Call of Duty. When I get an itch to play a game again, I'm like I'm gonna hop on Call of Duty. It could be so like yesterday or the other night I was playing games, and I was like I'm kind of bored playing games, and I watched a little bit of TV. Then I was like I want to play video games again, and I instantly hopped on Call of Duty. Like it makes absolutely no sense, but what can you do when a game is just that good, right? Let me know what you guys are playing these days, man. I really want to know. I kind of want to switch up like my repertoire, if you would, of games. Like I kind of want to switch it up and see what else is out there. I'm very particular when it comes to games though, because I don't want to be bored. And even games that have things I'm looking for as far as action and like there could be a samurai game or a shooter game. It doesn't always tick those boxes. So I am curious to know though what games you guys are playing these days, and not just on PlayStation. Like let me know for Switch too. I think I mentioned it here. I'm going to DreamCon in May, and I'm really looking forward to it. And at the DreamCon event, there's going to be a Smash Brothers tournament. So I have to brush up on my Smash Bros too, because I'm trying to play I'm trying to see what else is out there. You feel me? Like games can't be regulated to just my PlayStation. Like I have a Switch, I have Mega Man on there, I got Pokemon on there, and I got Smash Bros. But Pokemon's kind of irrelevant. It's been out for 2-3 years now. I'm not playing that anymore. Mega Man I would play because it's the old school one from back in the day. And Smash Bros again I have to kind of brush up on. So let me know what you guys are playing in the comments. And once again, I ask, please, once again, for your help for Mission 1K, trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So again, it's cringy to me, it's cringy to you, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Please make sure you like, please make sure you comment, and please make sure you subscribe. As always, guys, I appreciate you tuning in and stopping by. This is King Echo, signing off.